Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Whoa.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tap that.
I was like,
Varen's gonna fuck Rousseau with a high bitch.
you know, like
You
the
know,
whole time I
I
was like,
just think-
Rousseau reminded me that I'm bi. Thank you, Rousseau. For
You know what? He's hot. I
You do a
mean,
nice, like Alf Drow mixer, and by mixer I mean we fuck.
oh my god.
yeah. Not only
Oh
does
my
he look like a
gosh.
drow, but he has horns, so he's a tiefling. So I fuck with that.
I literally
No.
did not know about Drow when I made.
I need to know,
Hey,
y'all.
you gave him the dark skin, the white hair, and the red eyes, and you're like, I don't know what a drow is.
no idea.
I think
I
we're
was
on
all
again. Okay.
organic,
Hopefully it's a little bit better. I don't see any drop frames right now. They're talking about how hot Rousseau is.
Sorry, guys.
So consider this, right? A pair of completely normal parents with distant celestial / infernal heritage. One day give birth to twins, an Aasimar and a tiefling. That's my Pathfinder character.
Period. Which one?
All right.
Anyway,
Okay. Back to
Are we done with the whole backstory?
we are
yeah.
done.
Okay.
I'd like to read through all of that again real fucking fast. No, please don't.
All right, so you guys, I'll switch over to this screen here, the cavern screen.
Cabin.
You are in the caverns beneath the lighthouse. So everybody make a perception check for me, please.
Oh my god,
Where
my
are
dice.
we?
Oh shit. Oh, get on the roll 20.
I am on the roll 20. It's all black for me.
Oh my god.
Let
My
me
desk
double
is, like angled down. This is gonna be interesting.
I copied and pasted this from the... No, you should have sight. Oh, you know, it's because they're being controlled by Jen. That's why, because you were here last week. There we go. We'll save that, Adriana. There you go.
Hey.
Now you are controlling yourself.
10.
First time in a while. Goddamn.
That'll be a 10.
Ooh, Alina's got a superior healing potion. Damn. Very nice, Hamalau.
Ooh, who loves me? Oh my god. Hamalu.
Loves me.
Hamalu. Oh my god.
All right. What did y'all get?
Oh, I hadn't rolled yet.
Wait, perception?
Yeah.
Oh god, I suck at these.
24. I got a 24.
5.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. I got a 9.
That's appropriate for Cruz because he can't see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here up, you can pick up a lot more detail than anybody else who's looking around. You see the ruins that exist beneath the city, and I believe I told you last time it was the ruins of Illusk, which is the elven city that was here before. You notice that this whole area appears to have gone through a lot of construction recently. Looks like people have been trying to clear out certain areas. You see stone is kind of piled up on the sides. It looks like they've tried to like clean a pathway through this area.
Do I know how big Lusk was? With my real fucking good history check from last time.
You it's basically the size of Luskan
Okay.
itself. Yeah, Luskan's basically just built on top of it.
So guys, let's sneak our way along.
Looks like more ruins.
Are you guys stealthing?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
Like to use pass without a trace, you know, Varren.
Is Path Without Trace still up from when we started this mission?
How long does it last?
I think an hour.
It might still be up.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Okay, I'll say you're about halfway through.
Oh, I actually rolled well. That's a surprise.
Did not actually.
Okay.
21, and with pass without a trace is 31.
I got a 19 with pass without a trace.
28.
Cool.
That'll be a 37.
All right, so you guys are doing it good.
Yeah.
So who leads the way? Varren. Who else?
Hi. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go this way.
All right.
I'm also gonna keep an eye out for treasure.
What way was that?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, over here.
Yeah, Cruz doesn't have a whole lot of sight. Cruz can see like 10 feet.
I can see like one square out.
I am
Yeah. Cruz does not have good sight, unfortunately.
Come on, old man. I'll like take him by the elbow.
I just don't have dark vision.
That's your own problem. Come on,
Yes.
old man.
You don't see much in the way of treasure currently. It's mostly just broken stones, ruins. There appears to have had a considerable amount of people who have moved through here. You see a lot of footprints and a lot of like drag marks that were probably like them clearing out stone.
Guys, south or east?
West.
South.
Pee-wee, tiebreaker.
East.
Where's Mira at?
East.
I
Yeah.
had to reload my thing. Like you guys
Okay.
were moving, but I wasn't. I was like, no. Yeah, east.
East? Okay.
East.
East it is. I
Yeast.
thought you said
Yeast. Yes.
east. Ew.
I've been seeing a lot of people
Wait.
making bread on social media.
Yeah, girl, I gotta make bread.
Yeah.
I want to make some bread.
I'm wasting bread because I am not making bread.
I live off of rice.
Where is everyone? Okay.
When we get to the end, can I take a second and listen to see if I can hear anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perception of 23.
23. You hear some slight dripping water. This whole place does feel slightly damp. And occasionally you hear a sort of grinding of stone, but you can't really tell where it's from. It just seems like an overall kind of atmosphere. But you don't hear any signs of life.
Okay. What's up here? Ooh, what's this?
That is... Oh, that's the end of the map, because you went that way.
Cool.
I will wait for Mira to pop up, and I'll take you to the bigger map.
Did it do it? I moved her.
You did, but you didn't move all the way. I got to copy paste you guys on the next map. Because...
My internet, it says my internet's being ugly. Hold on.
No, why is your internet being ugly?
I know.
I need to copy. Control C. There you go. All right, let me go to the next map.
Let's just do it. Let me just get out of it. Mira's totally falling behind. Just imagine she's like invisible right now. See?
Where the fuck is Mira?
I'm here.
I'm here. Everything's good. How are you guys?
That's like perfect impersonation. I'm lost. I didn't know where to go. So I just kind of went by myself, and now I'm lost.
I'm not lost, I'm dead.
Oh,
Oh no.
that would
We
be awful.
just went through a whole ordeal to try to make you not die. So please.
See, now you can use my
Oh, ooh.
Oh,
divine
God.
soul. See?
Okay, so go ahead and make another perception check for this area.
I can already tell you what I'm rolling.
19?
Nice.
15.
Or did you get it?
Mira, you hear slight sounds of snoring.
Is it like
Shh,
fake
they're
sounds of
taking a
snoring?
nap.
Did you say fake sounds of snoring?
No, is it fake sounds of like? Does it
Oh, does it sound like... No, it sounds, it sounds multiple, but not big.
I don't love that.
You're right. Do you want to take ahead and see if we can...
Sure. Let's
Yeet!
go see.
Yeet.
What's out here?
Meat. What is out here?
Okay. You see, so there is a ridge, and you see a set of stairs, and up top of the stairs, I don't have it on the map, but basically this whole area, you see about 6 sleeping humanoids. They appear to be workers of some type. They seem to be wearing like your typical worker garb. You see there are tools piled up on the sides where there's also like stone. So you can deduce that these are probably people who were actually like laborers.
Is the grinding getting louder?
It is not.
Okay. We just keep going west?
Keep going.
We.
I will move Cruz,
Oh
who
my
is
God.
falling behind. Because Cruz can't see shit.
Also, as we're moving, I think I'm gonna like pull out like a piece of paper and like map the place so like we don't
Okay. Okay. As you move through, you do start to hear a bit more snoring in other areas. There does seem to be other pockets of laborers that are have turned in for the evening. And this whole area you see seems to have had a lot of activity as far as like clearing of stone. And you also notice, actually, go ahead and make an investigation check real quick, whoever wants to.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
will.
good.
Oh my god, what is this roll?
Oh my god, I can't read.
15?
16.
All right. So the two of you notice that in addition to just like the typical like drag marks that you see that are similar to the stone, you see something that appears to be some sort of heavy claw marks that are kind of pockmarking certain areas of the ground.
Swear to God, if there's a bullet in here, I will throw a fit.
If there's a what?
A bullet.
Oh.
I'll let you know if I'm right.
It's those giant bullet things from Mario,
Bullet bill.
but it's the feminine version.
Yeah, bullets.
A bullet.
And then
They're
you
pink.
eyelashes and a bow.
Yes.
They got a bow. They got
the only
eyelashes.
And lipstick over the giant teeth.
Yeah.
So, there's
They
the-
got the metal titties. So
Oh,
you know.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
How else would you know it's a girl? Of
is
course.
this a blockage or like rubble?
That is good question because I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've looked at this map, so I probably should check it. I don't really remember. No, it's actually it's like a broken bridge, kind of. That's where part of it has fallen in, and you see that there's a gap.
Ooh, I want to go past that. What do you guys think?
Well,
Yeah.
Do it.
Field
Oh,
trip.
okay.
Do it.
Gotta yeet yourself over.
Not too bad of a
Over
Yeah.
yeet. Yoked over there. You ponder. Trying to think of like things I could make conjugate yeet.
All right. Sorry, I just got a notice that I had packages. So hey.
Hey.
All right. In this next area, if I am correct, yes, you see a lot more rubble piled up. You see some broken crates well, not broken crates, but like just like messy crates. Like this whole area is just kind of a mess. If you want to investigate the crates, you can if you wish.
I think we should.
Let's do it.
It doesn't hurt, right? Oh no, I don't want to investigate. That's an 11. I'm busy.
Ooh, 24.
Do you want to?
20.
Really fascinating stalactite.
14. So is stalactite the one that are on top, or is that stalagmite? I always get them confused, Brian.
Stalactite is the one on top. Stalagmite is the one on the bottom.
Ah, okay.
Is there an easy way to remember that?
C for ceiling,
The
G for
stalactite, hold on tight because they're going down.
Yeah. And you're mighty if you're hitting the ground.
Mites crawl on the ground.
Oh yeah, okay. So you find that there appear to be, they've managed to find some random like art objects in this whole area. You see most of them seem to be little carvings, and there are like some pots. You do see that they have unearthed, let's see, there are a couple of silver, not goblets, like the big things, pitchers or whatever.
Tankards?
Not really a tankard, like the pitcher. I feel like there's another word for them, for like the fancy ones. But you find one of those, and it's worth probably about 250 gold. You also find a large tapestry that is kind of rolled up and tucked into a crate, and that one's worth about 500 gold.
3 gold pieces, tapestry, 500. Okay.
You find 2 carved figurines. They look to be probably humanoid, probably elves, but their faces are pretty worn off, and those are worth about 200 gold.
Each?
Each, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I got this all written down, guys. Don't worry.
Cool.
Okay.
Jen's our bookkeeper, if you haven't noticed.
Jen is the local secretary, scribe, and fucking records.
Cartographer.
Yes, all of the above.
Baron is the cartographer.
The party pin.
I can't make a pun out of it. I can't make a portmanteau out of it. It's very sad. What's down here?
I love watching Cruz just go around to all the various areas except for where he's supposed to go because he can't see shit.
I'm holding him by the elbow. I'm guiding our elderly and our geriatric.
Oh my god, it's great. It's the best. All right. You head down and you do see another open area, and you hear another some more snoring coming from this area.
You guys don't have like houses?
They gotta work. They're sheltering in place. They're working. So this whole area down here, you can see that there are another like 6 laborers that are just
Where
kind of.
am I?
Is there a coffin here?
Where are you? There you are.
I
This
found it.
obelisk thing.
It's not a coffin. It's like a little platform.
Ah, boring. Okay.
Well,
Wait.
damn. Okay.
Look, it's no fun if there's not dead people.
A carafe. Yeah, that carafe. I just saw that. Hold on.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see.
I gotta zoom out this map real quick because I honestly cannot remember where the hell you guys are.
Baron, where did you go?
Oh my god. I'm trying to remember how to get to the next place because I haven't looked at this map since forever.
Oh, I found her.
Come on, old man. I got you. It's fine. Cruz, I'm right here. Cruz, I'm literally right next to you.
Ah,
Get
sorry.
him like with those little leashes.
Okay, now I see it. Okay.
Oh no.
God.
Oh man,
This map was bigger than I thought it was, and it's just like, I honestly can't remember which way you guys are supposed to be going. Whoops.
Whoops.
The grinding getting louder now.
So the grinding is not something that's persistent. It's just something that you noticed in the previous room. You don't really hear any grinding over here. All you really hear are the snoring from the laborers, and the subtle drip of water from just random sources.
Oh, what am I doing? It's dark. I go fucking invisible.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna
So-
help us all so much.
I don't know why you're doing that.
So Varram just vanishes at some
Damn
point.
it.
I let them know.
Hey guys, I'm vanishing.
Bye. Whoosh. Varram's just gone.
It's just like that gif of the guy just going like this and just fading out.
I keep in contact by holding Cruz's other hand.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So you're being led by a ghost.
My seeing eye daughters.
Are there any secret rooms, secret passageways?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I don't know. It's a 7.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea, but this whole place, you're just moving through areas that have been excavated so far. But yeah, you don't particularly notice anything secret, although there could be, because who knows how huge these ruins are.
There are some rocks here.
There are rocks all over the place, man.
A lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks. I will say, if whoever wants to make a survival check.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah,
I
let's see.
realized that you can use the arrow keys
Nope.
to move the character.
Can?
Yeah.
Yeah, it moves
arrow
by block.
Oh girl, I tried to use WASD.
Oh, you're a real gamer.
Guys, this
Yes.
is so much easier.
It does make it so much easier. Oh my god.
Okay, anyway, 21.
21. Okay. You are checking like footsteps and activity, and judging from the activity that you can kind of tell, it seems like the stuff that's happening further east seems to be newer excavation.
Okay. I relate that to everyone else. I'm like, hey, the shit that's to the west is.
The east, not the west. That's right in the middle.
I thought you said we. I'm so sorry, everyone who watches us.
So I think, yeah, can I follow like the apparent chronological order?
Sure. I will say, if you're gonna jump over that Gab Cruz and Alina, make a check for me real quick.
What kind of check?
Just an athletics.
Oh, Yay.
Varram doesn't have to because
Oh,
she can
thank
just.
God, because I have a +9 and I rolled a 3, so that's a 12. It's still not great.
And I'm gonna move Mira because you're way behind. There you go.
Yeah, I can't see you guys.
Don't you have dark vision?
No, I do. I had to switch to Twitch to see like where you guys are moving because for some reason my roll 20 is not working. And I'm like,
All right, I'll move you.
I got a 19 on that athletics check.
Okay, and Mira, go ahead and make the same check.
18.
You're gonna
Okay,
make
so
it
y'all
up?
managed to jump the gap.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Nice.
All right.
This is such a
And you-
discovery. I love it.
Oh,
This is a really cool map. I really like this map.
What a good map.
excuse me. Oh,
Oh, well,
That
now
was
go
beautiful.
up? Where do we go? There's a little pathway
we
here.
go
Oh.
east because the newer shit is further toward the east.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
this kind of just looks around.
okay. Hi, Mira.
All right, so Varram,
Where did you
go ahead and make another perception check for me,
Okay.
Okay.
since you are the first in this room.
Oh, it's bad. A 14.
14. Okay.
It's a room.
I will say that you notice that this over here seems to peer into a larger area.
Okay. I let everyone know, but I also want to go up here and check out these boxes.
Okay, go ahead and make another investigation check for me.
24.
24.
Sometimes investigating.
Hello.
Occasionally.
Hello, I have been abandoned.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Mr.
okay.
Mr. Obama?
You start digging through and you see that there are a couple more crates that are filled with random things that they excavated, but you do find what looks to be a scroll case that is inlaid in silver, and it's probably worth about 200 gold.
Okay. Is there anything in the scroll case?
No, it's just an empty scroll case.
Well, I took it away. Like, well, that was fun. There's a bigger area. Let's go to the secondary location.
A
Oh my
big.
God.
You ain't getting me to no secondary location.
Okay.
I keep trying to use WAS to move.
Stop
Oh
using
my
lots.
God, wait,
All right, let me switch you to the other map real quick.
Big binder.
Big room for a big girl.
Big room for a big girl. That's right. All right.
Get those house upgrades in Animal Crossing.
I'm so happy that we can use the arrow keys to
How likes your laugh? This is why I make you laugh every episode.
laugh. It's very
This is why I do the things I do, Ashley.
Actually, it's like doing a SpongeBob. I bring it around.
There you go, just for you, Hamalu.
Thank you so much, Ashley. You need to know that I was watching Station 19 today, and there was a character that looked just like you.
Oh my God.
All right. So I want everybody to make a perception check here, and I'll remove the other Alina that I forgot to take off the map because I always use Alina as my like demo when I'm fixing these maps.
I feel so special.
Someone's the favorite.
It's me, obviously.
30.
Perception check?
Perception, yes.
Yeah.
30?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So you immediately hear that there is some soft discussion in this room. You hear two people speaking.
How was your perception? 30.
Yeah.
I got a 19 plus 11.
Oh, Jesus.
You hear they're speaking common, and you can hear very soft. You can't hear the entire conversation, but you can hear enough to determine that they're discussing breaking a seal and saying that it needs to be done soon, in the next day or two.
Tell us this, Mira.
Yes,
That's
I
some
100%
real video
tell you
game
guys
shit.
You hear one person mention something about a full moon.
that. Mm.
I'm gonna go invisible and sneak closer.
Okay.
Follow.
I think
I
Mira.
Alright.
also go invisible.
God. Poor Cruz and Alina are just left behind in the dark.
Cruz, we're just gonna stay here, okay?
All right. It'll
All right.
just be us, not invisible.
Yeah.
As you
know
sneak
what, Crew's
closer,
here. Let's just...
oh, I gotta move, Mira. As you sneak closer, I'll have both of you make another perception check as you get a little bit closer.
It's okay, old man. I'll stay.
I want to know who I look like on Station 19 now.
Oh God, I'm trying to do math. Okay, 11 plus 27? 11 plus 16?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
That's an 18 for me.
Okay, well, both of you notice that this cavern opens up to just a very wide, tall. It's a cavern, tall area where there appears to be. It looks like it might have been an altar or a place of worship at some point. You see, there is an area with the pool of water over here, and you see two figures having a discussion behind it. But one thing that you notice is at the center, which is again not on the map, in the center of the pool of water is a stone slab with a coffer on top of it.
God, what is with rich people and fucking
And-
demonic rituals?
Mira, you notice that you're just looking around the cavern. You see that the top of the cavern is covered in stalactites.
Stalactites, yeah, you get it.
Stalactites as well that look to be almost crystalline. And there's an area around where this pool is, just above where the coffer is, that appears to be one particular crystal stalactite that is more refined than the others.
It's a focus.
I try to touch around for Varram. And if I grab Varram's shoulder, I'm gonna be like, look up, look up, look up.
You're gesturing in case you can't see you gesture.
Just gonna touch for her head.
I mutter back quietly, how much you want to bet that they are standing right below that hole in the floor?
I mean, that's an easy bet. I mean, I'm gonna bet with it? Because it's kind of obvious. I only have a +3 to intelligence, but I think I know things.
I want to know who these people are. I'm gonna get closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are they?
They are kind of over here, just standing behind the pool of water.
So I'm gonna get up the stairs and right here-ish.
Okay.
And do I see their faces?
You don't necessarily see the full detail of their faces, but you do notice, the first thing that you notice is one person, we'll say the one standing kind of on this side, is wearing purple velvet robes and appears to have draconic features. Not so much like a dragonborn, but like a half dragon.
Oh no!
Of white scales. The other person standing opposite them, stalking, is wearing red robes.
Like Fey robes? Are we talking Fey?
Like Fey robes.
Fuck them. I think Mara, you feel if we're shoulder on shoulder, you feel Varram's shoulder just tighten.
You wanna do something about it?
You wanna do something about it?
You feel the shoulder kind of rise as she takes a breath, and then hold, and then hold.
And as you're closer, you can hear more of their conversation, and they are discussing Varram and saying that he's being very impatient, but it's going to take time to break the seal on this thing. And you hear the other one, the white dragon, mention something about a mask.
What do I know about white dragons? Seals that must be broken. In conjunction.
So generic. Make a history check.
Those are very vague, but also specific things.
I know, they're specific vague.
11?
I also want to try. I want to try if I remember if Mira's sister said something.
And Varram, you have advantage.
Oh, thank
nice.
Use that advantage because I just rolled a 3 on accident.
Ooh. What?
Please
What?
roll. I rolled a 3.
Oh, that was worse. Okay, 11.
Okay, you don't know much about dragons.
Purple
And
puzzle, thank you so much for the thought. I love you for it.
seals that must be broken is very, very vague. It could be anything.
Okay, so I'll tuck that away in my head so I can research it later. I mean,
I should put some tokens down now. Just realized that. Nope, that's not what I needed.
I remember that we at one point switched over one of the earrings to either Alina or Cruz. So I'm just gonna earring back and be like, quietly, Abby. I'm gonna like muffle my voice in Mara's cloak, and in a whisper as quietly as possible. I'm not going to whisper here. Say, there are two of them, one white dragonoid, one red wizard.
Why does it always have to be cultist?
I might hear just like a sorry. At least they're not mine. We would not have a good time if they were mine. We can take them. I think
that means it's a good idea. Let's do it.
we can do this very carefully. Or we can let them go. And you can just hear, Varram does not want to let them go. Varram wants to pummel them into dust.
Oh, right now?
It's possible. I don't know who has the earring, but
I don't know who has the earring either.
it'll be me now.
Just put all our heads near each other, like.
You could let them go. And stay here for a bit after they leave and try to fuck up their plans as much as possible.
I mean, if they're dead, their plans are fucked up.
What do I know about half dragons, Solani? Can I roll for that?
You can roll a history check.
Okay.
Can I also roll?
No,
Yes.
that's not
Go ahead.
bad.
Oh, that was bad.
You're a bard!
15. Because I have +0.
15. You don't know a whole lot. You've read a little bit about them, and you know that they probably possess certain abilities that are draconic in nature, like the ability to breathe fire if it's a red dragon, half dragon.
Ice, right? Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. You don't know a whole lot of the history of dragon boning and creating half dragons.
I just wanted to see if they were dangerous. Do I know?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they can be.
See, half dragons are almost like mini dragons, which we could take. It's up to you. We could fight. We could definitely fight. I'm always down for a fight.
We
We could
know.
fight and we could fight and then fuck their shit up. We can combine our plans.
I think we need to take one of them.
Oh, thank you for the bits there, purple puzzles.
Oh, thank you.
The gold
Thank
pieces.
you.
Thank you.
I think we need to quietly in the air, of course. I think what my idea is, we fight. We sleep.
Bless you.
Thank you. We keep one of them alive.
I wouldn't keep the half dragon alive.
Oh, it's so much more fun to keep the wizard alive.
Wizard. I was gonna say lizard. Just keep the wizard alive. I'm down for
One
that.
of them seems to be in charge.
Make an insight check.
22.
22. From what you can tell, the red wizard seems to be the one who's directing things, while the half dragon seems to be the one who has more information on how to break the seal.
We need them both.
What do I know actually about White Dragon?
Go ahead and make a history check.
9 + 7.
Oh shit! 24.
Period.
Damn.
Well, we got a little nerd.
Yes, we got a wizard nerd. I'm trying to find a good token for a wizard. Here, we'll use this token.
Hey, she's a
Oh, no, that's
word.
too dark. Never mind. You know that they have... what did you roll again?
24.
24. You know that they have cold abilities. White dragons... Let me look up stats here. White dragons breathe, have a breath weapon, and which can be pretty devastating. And let's see. I'm trying to find some more history of white dragons.
Yeah, you're good. I was looking for pins. I was like, I know I have fucking pins in my house. I better have.
Their layers tend to be icy, so they tend to be like the far north or far south. Let's see. Usually subterranean. They don't generally like to be out in the sun. They like the cold, cold, cold. Most of the time when you are near a white dragon's lair, it will be generally colder than other areas.
Is it chilly here?
It's chilly because it's underground and it's damp, but it doesn't feel particularly colder than any other area.
Because they're not a white dragon, they're a half dragon. So
It's a half dragon, yeah. You know that white dragons tend to be more primal than other dragons. Very territorial.
Are we talking quadruped here or biped?
Biped.
it's like a dragonborn, but it looks more dragon and bigger.
Yeah.
You're right.
Someone fuck the dragon.
More important.
Yes, as opposed to have like draconic ancestry is like someone fucked a dragon.
Yeah.
This is a recent fucking.
I mean, dragons can like change shape, so.
That's true.
Alina, I think you're right. I think the half dragon is the real target here, but we should get them both alive if we can.
It's up to you. I'm just a muscle.
Where do we put them? What do we do with them?
Well, we gagged the dragon.
We question them here and then we kill them.
Oh, okay.
Not that they are aware of the second part, of course, but
Sounds good to me.
you know, I'm wondering if it would help if we did a suggestion spell on one of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be wise to suggest based off of that history check, does Mira think it'd be wise to do to do suggestion on the dragon?
You know about the white dragons, you have no idea the effect it might have on someone who's half dragon. Because you also don't know what the other half is.
Oh, that's tea.
That said, I think that you actually have to speak to cast suggestion, so we may have to get into position first.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna.
Oh, I thought you guys were gonna like subdue and then do the stuff.
No, I think because if we're I don't actually know if it
I'm sad that I do not have a mage token that has a red robe. And that bothers me.
well,
I do also have hold person, so.
that's a good one.
But does a half dragon count as a humanoid, or is
Yes.
it more of
Yeah.
okay?
Well, I have.
Actually, let me double
We
check
can
that
hold
real
both
quick.
of them.
I believe so, but let me just double
Okay.
check that.
And
Yes, it is
also-
humanoid.
And then you can do your pom pom thing too.
Cruz, do you have
Uh-huh.
anything to do? Or Alina, that's obviously smash them.
I mean, I have hold person that I can do with Mira.
Okay. What if you each do a hold person and I'm standing behind them ready to smack whichever one does not hold, or if both of them hold. Don't
That
hold.
sounds good.
Oh, I do have one. Here we go. We'll use that. All right, so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna sneak up behind them very quietly.
Probably gonna get kind of close to hold person, huh? 'Cause I
Yeah.
can't see.
Yeah.
Wait. I think I have one more charge on my dark vision charm.
Hold person is what? 30 feet, 60?
Yeah, but I can't see.
I think it's 60.
Yeah. Just to be within eyesight.
Yeah. And my eyesight is literally like one square out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my charm of dark vision and then cast it.
All right, and I'm going to ready an.
Ow!
Ooh,
That was my elbow.
ready an action to, like. I'm going to ready an attack action against. If whichever one does passes their save, or if they both pass their save, I'm gonna start with the dragon.
Okay. Okay. And all right, let me look something up real quick.
Yikes!
Do we get closer?
It's up to you. You guys still have pass without a trace on, so.
But we have to be within 30 feet to have it.
Oh,
I mean-
it's true.
Yeah, we could get to like this level here, probably. Like sneak if we sneak properly.
What I can do is I can like let you guys stay in the radius while you're sneaking, and then do my own sneak.
Yeah. We could do that.
We can just do that.
Let's do that then.
You guys are
You
sneaking.
can't make it if you're standing still.
Yeah, she's basically gonna come back for us to let us do pass without trace.
Yeah.
Where should we drop off? Because they can be able maybe like underneath this ledge, like
Yeah.
right on these staircases, maybe.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Right here.
And I'll prepare.
See the ping. Let me still roll stealth.
Where did you pay?
That's cocked.
Up. Go up.
Okay.
Use W.
Natural 20 for stealth was 30.
Okay.
Plus 3, so 33.
I'm like 2 steps behind right now.
34 on stealth.
Okay.
26 on stealth.
All right.
Plus.
I would like to change my plan, which is because Varren is Varren. If both of them succeed their saving throw, I'm just gonna go to town on the Red Wizard.
Okay.
33 for me.
33? Okay. Who rolled the lowest?
I got 26.
Okay. Cool. All right. You guys start moving in position. Cruz, you do end up kind of scuffling a stone as you're moving, and you see one of the dragon, the half dragon, kind of listen for a second and kind of shush the other guy. And they pause for a second. And then they just kind of go back to their conversation.
My fucking heart.
Merry Christmas.
Fuck.
All right, are we casting?
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Oh boy. You go ahead, Cruz.
All right, I cast Hold Person on the which one's the I cast? No.
Wait, what's your DC?
My save is 16.
16? Yeah, you do it on the dragon.
All right, I cast Hold Person on the dragon.
And I'll
On
use
the
it
half dragon. Okay, so what does the half dragon have to do?
He has to do a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh, I'm stressed, guys.
Okay, yeah, I'm like freaking out.
Is that a charm effect at all?
No.
All right, that is a juicy 7. All right, so immediately they're having their discussion. All of a sudden, the half dragon just freezes up in mid sentence, and the wizard immediately looks up at the dragon, kind of looks curious, and then starts to look around and cast suggestion.
A whole person.
Whole person. All right, so that's another wisdom save.
15.
Okay.
I'm ready to punch him.
Okay.
Guys, we could just gang up on them and just stab them in the
That is a 17.
Bye. Punch.
And it feels the wave of it roll over him and shakes it off right as Baron's fist comes out of nowhere. Go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage. Just like, what the fuck?
That is a 19.
19. That should hit. He's squishy. He's a wizard. Let me see. Yeah, he good.
Okay. He can make a con save for me if you wouldn't mind.
All right, con save. After getting punched in the freaking face.
It happens.
Out of the blue. That is a nat 1.
Done.
He is stunned. Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Boy.
Okay.
Why is my initiative so bad?
I don't know why your initiative's so bad.
It's okay,
Oh my
mine is bad
God.
too.
Takes 9 damage.
Takes 9 damage. Okay, so let's see. We'll do wizard here and half dragon. So, sorry. Let me write this down real quick. That is 9 damage. Okay, so what'd you guys roll?
8.
Ooh.
All right.
Shut the fuck up, Ashley.
Oh my god. All right, Ashley or not Ashley, Cruz.
Makes sense.
Varen.
28.
Varen at the top. Meta.
22.
22. Okay, let me roll initiative for these guys. Alright, so... plus 2.
Excuse me.
And... that is... Alright, so Varen, you are up. And it was the wizard that was stunned, right? Yeah. Okay.
I would like to tie him up.
Alright, what are you tying him up with?
Rope.
Let me put a little token that shows that he's stunned. I'll do this one. Oh, no, not that one. What did you say?
My husband rope.
Your what rope? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Husband.
Hempen? Okay. How are you tying him up?
I'm going.
You got 6 seconds.
I'm going to loop it around. I'm basically just gonna like grab his arms, yank back.
Hog tie him. You're gonna hog tie him.
I'm gonna loop it. Elbows are bound together in the back
Okay, so you're binding his hands together. Alright, so you tie his...
behind him, and if I can loop a section of the rope through his mouth as a gag too, that'd be lovely.
Alright, so you tie his hands and gag him.
I don't
All
know
right.
if it's on stream, but also, like, Jen, I can barely hear you, but Sonny, your music's really loud and you're really loud now. I don't know if this is the same on stream, but just wanted to point that out just in case.
I'm gonna turn, let's see, let me try turning my mic down a little bit.
I'm not getting loud Solani, but I am getting quiet Jen.
Let me know if I'm too loud still. Okay.
No, you're fine.
I'm trying to
Alright. So you use your action to hog tie him.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And I would like to use my bonus action to yell, "Get the fucking dragon!"
Okay.
Alright, so next up is Mira.
I'm gonna change that and use my bonus action to lean in real close to the wizard and be like, "I've waited a long time for this."
Good for your action to speak.
Yeah. You can do both. Okay.
Can I intimidate?
Mira, you are up. What are you doing?
Oh boy. You want to leave me to tying? I feel like I'm the last person for that. But what can I do? Let's see.
50 feet of rope. You could just use the rest of the rope.
I could. I'm gonna. Oh God. I'm gonna try and tie the dragon.
All right. You're going to try and tie the dragon. Okay, so he's held in place. So you're going to tie him the same way that Varen is, just hands behind the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Muzzle, muzzle, muzzle.
Muscle?
Oh,
Muzzle.
Muzzle.
muzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna like gag him too gently, just like.
Gently guide
Gently.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kick off like a handkerchief and go.
I want that breath weapon going off on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close his mouth too, like yeah, with a bow.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Any
Any bonus actions you want to
my
do?
like sword out just in case. No, and then that's it.
Okay, so next up is going to be the half dragon, who I believe gets to make a save.
Yeah, at the end of his
Against-
turn.
Okay. That will be. That is a 10.
Ah!
Okay. So it continues to be held by your, or paralyzed by your spell. Okay. Let's see. And next up is going to be the red wizard, who is stunned and can't do shit. Alina, you're up.
I don't know where I'm aiming towards, so I don't know how far away it is. Can someone ping where the closest one to me is, so I can see how...
This one is the closest one to you. I am currently standing over it looking very murderous.
Is this where they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the dragon.
This is the
Now you're on
dragon?
me.
The purple one is the dragon. The purple one's the dragon. The red one's the red wizard.
All I wanted to know is that I could move there with my speed. Oh, look at that. There we go. Which one did you want to take out?
We have both of them done. They're down pretty much.
I'm gonna.
They're held currently. Yeah.
I'm gonna tie them up even more. Extra tie. I'm gonna tie up their legs.
Have them together, facing each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now keys.
No. Oh my
There, get a
god.
long rope.
I'm just like,
All right. Anything else? Any bonuses you want to do? Just or are you using your action to tie them up more?
Tie them up more.
Okay. So next up is going to be Cruz.
Cruz, just keep tying them up.
Okay, I literally, I don't know where they are.
Right here.
Oh
right
my
here,
god.
Right here.
God, Cruz.
Just follow the Cruz, just
Oh,
follow the
okay.
voice. Cruz, you
Got
got this. There's
Oh, you're using your dark vision, right, Cruz?
Oh yeah, I have my.
Okay, let me change your vision then because you can actually see more now. So I will change this to 60 feet because you can now. There.
The Dragonborn. Oh wait, no, they're tied together now, so I can't. I was gonna put him on the ground.
Are you tying them together?
I would prefer to
I
keep
thought she
them
did.
separately.
Things separate? Okay.
Oh, we're interrogating them separately. Okay, then
They're just tying them up more.
I'm gonna look large and mean. I guess I'll try and intimidate them.
Okay. Which one do you want to intimidate?
I'll intimidate the dragon because, you know, the wizard is Varren. All right. That was a synthetic 20.
Oh, nice. The dragon's pretty intimidated given the whole situation that you guys just came out of the blue and tied them up before they could even fucking blink.
Yeah.
I'm still invisible.
You are still invisible. Actually, does
wait,
even
no.
visibility fade?
An attack or
It does, yeah.
Okay, so you're visible now, but still. All right, so next up, Varren, you were up.
I'm going to drag the guy over to the pool. And I'm going to hold his head ever so slightly over the water.
This one here.
The red wizard.
Yeah, the red wizard. And
Okay.
I'm going to lean down and be like, have you heard of the Order of the Crimson Thorn?
Is he gagged still?
Only the dragon's gagged.
God.
You cannot, yeah.
But he is also stunned till the end of your turn, so he can't really do anything. But
Fuck.
if you want to try and intimidate,
Yeah, okay. Like, is there recognition in his eyes?
he is currently stunned, but you might find out on his turn.
I'm going to assume the answer is yes. And continue because, you know, I have to. I'm going to take that as a yes, which means that you also know what we do. So, it would be an excellent idea for you to start talking and tell us what this is, what you're going to do with it, and what that means. Sound good? I would like. Now I will intimidate.
Okay. Anything else?
Do I get anything for having him tied up and above the water?
You can get advantage.
Thank God. 18.
18.
That was a 19 minus 1.
All right, 18.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Yes, he is sufficiently intimidated.
I think the tip of his nose is just touching the water.
Okay. So you actually have him in the water? Or
Just
like
the tip of his nose.
Just the tip.
Okay. So one thing you notice that as his nose touches the water and the ripple goes through the water, something happens and you start hearing a cracking come from above. And you look up and one of the giant stalactites, not the one in the center, but one of the other ones, cracks and falls and shatters on the ground over here. And out of the crystal climbs a giant serpent-like creature.
Whoops.
This creature.
I turned to him and I'm like,
So what have we learned?
Don't touch it. I think throughout our adventures, we've learned to not touch the water.
And we still keep touching the water.
And we still
You
keep
still
touching
keep
the
touching the
water.
water. All right. And you see that it is blue-skinned and has 12 feet. And I think it's actually larger than that now that I think about it, because it's a huge.
But does it have any arms?
I guess its feet could possibly be used for arms.
so I think
All right.
now all of us have made a massive monster appear out of nowhere.
I gotta zoom out because I realized that I can't scroll the screen any higher, so
I turn around and I'm like, okay.
I gotta have.
What about that fucking sun machine that turned into a demon?
I'm sorry, chat can't see the creature
Oh no.
because I can't move. Oh no, there you go. Well, that's about as good as I can get here. You can kind of see the creature. All right, so is that it for your turn? Next up is Mira.
Mira's gonna be like, is this a part of the plan?
Of course it isn't!
Very
Okay. Yeah, we're telling this thing what to do. And I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on it.
On the creature?
Yep.
Okay. What does that have to do with wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
All right,
I have
that
to do
is
15.
that is not. That's an 11.
Woo! Okay, and it takes 3d8 damage.
What kind of damage?
Hostile? Oh, what kind?
What kind?
Brain damage? No.
Brain damage.
What kind of? Oh, necrotic.
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Necrotic damage. Okay.
Okay. Kind of not d8. I definitely assume it was like hostile, right? Look, I'm not even taking the chances. I'm just.
A giant creature just fell from the sky.
It's not good.
Not great.
3d8. Oh, that's awful. 13 points of damage.
13 points of necrotic. Okay.
And I'm gonna put it between me and the dragonborn. Like, just, there you go.
Okay. Next up is going to be the half dragon, who is going to attempt to save again. That is an 11, right?
Nope.
Nope. So he's still held in place. Okay, so next up is going to be the red wizard, who, now that his stun has worn off, is looking sufficiently terrified, shocked at the situation.
But does he know who the order is?
I don't think he recognizes the order, but from what you can tell, he seems to be more disturbed by the creature that just showed up when you disturbed the water. And he is trembling.
I think I'm just what you've done.
He will attempt to, let me see if there's anything that he can do without his hands.
And mouth. Yeah.
And the mouth.
Yeah, he can't do shit. I'm pretty sure.
What he can do is attempt to break his bonds.
The wizard?
Yeah.
Yes. That's not going to do it. So he struggles with his bonds, but he's unable to break them. Next up is going to be Alina.
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 Please stop. What are we doing? Fighting this thing?
I don't know, girl. We'll figure it out as we go.
We're killing our friend centipede.
The centipede? A snake centipede?
Centipede.
Fuck, what can I do? I feel like I haven't played Alina in so long, but it's only been it's probably because I have so many games in between.
First you gotta
Yes.
you rage first.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I rage first.
And then you go and hit it.
Oh, cute.
Use your sword.
I don't know. I'm gonna use. Oh, my sun's sword.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Oh my god. It's been that long, huh? It's been that
I
long.
literally played more than 10 games in between our last game and this game.
That's crazy.
I have so much. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna take out my sun sword and attack this thing, but I don't want it. It looks bad, so I'm gonna attack it from behind. So I'm gonna.
You're coming in from the back.
Yes, I'm coming in from the back, and I'm gonna hit it with my sun sword twice. 26 and 19.
Both hit.
Okay. And that is a D10. And that is both are 3s. Okay, so that is 7 plus 3 is 7 plus 2 is 12. So 24 points of damage.
24 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 are which are radiant.
Okay. All right. Next up is Cruz.
So I don't need to hold this guy anymore, right?
Yeah.
Which one were you holding?
I was holding the half dragon.
I mean, maybe.
It's tied up, so it's up to you if you want to continue to concentrate on hold.
You know, I'm right next to him, so I'll just here's what I'll do. I'm gonna break concentration on that so I can cast True Strike on Big Boy. You know, I'm gonna get a brief insight into the target's defenses and get an advantage on my first attack roll on my next turn against it, provided the spell hasn't ended.
Okay. Does it need to do a save?
No, it's just is.
It just happens?
It's a divination spell, so I just know stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what let's see, what kind of information do you get?
It just is a brief insight into the target's defenses. I guess it's up to your discretion, or maybe Jen's, because she knows stuff.
Don't look at me, I'm not the GM.
Yeah, which one? On you're casting on the wizard?
The
Monster.
big guy.
Or the creature?
Centipede.
It is called a Bahir.
A what?
A Bahir. Behir. And it says knowledge into its defenses. It is you know that it is a lightning creature. And it is immune to lightning.
Okay. Because you know what I was going to try and cast on it? Every single time. All right.
I don't think that spell's ever worked for you.
It never worked.
It's only
It
one.
would
Only
definitely not work this time.
Probably heal him. And can I, like, ready an action in case the half dragon tries to move?
What action are you ready?
I want to like ready an action to restrain him
Okay.
and
Didn't you
share
already
the.
use your action? Didn't you already use your action?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause it's a.
Any bonuses that you want to do though?
Any
Look
bonus?
at him dirty.
Inspiration?
Yeah, I can give somebody inspiration. I'll give you inspiration, Baron.
Thank you.
Not the one fighting the giant monster.
You'll be fine.
It is not my fault I have a high-ass initiative.
I'm honestly more scared of the wizard. We've fought big monsters before.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right, next up is going to be the Bahir. It is going to circle around Alina, keeping within melee, and it is going to use its lightning breath, and it is going to hit both Alina and Cruz in a straight line. And I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well,
I have advantage against death effects that I can see while not incapacitated, blinded, or charmed.
Nice.
oh, that was actually kind of good.
Oh, 22, 21.
Okay.
15.
15. Cruz fails. You take full damage. Alina takes half. All right. I got to add some stuff. I need my calculator. Hang on. This is a lot of fucking
No
dice.
TV.
It takes a lot of dice. Okay. Give me a sec.
I'll never use a calculator. It's what makes me quirky.
Yeah, that's some BS. Okay. All right. Oh, I just realized I have to do it with my mouse because I can't reach my keyboard.
I have never regretted something more immediately than not giving you inspiration. Learned a hard lesson today.
So I didn't make it, or did I make it?
You did. Cruz didn't.
That's a lot of dice that you're rolling, though.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I'm not crazy about it.
All right, so Cruz, you take 55 points of lightning damage. And Alina, you take half that. So you take 27.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was like almost exactly half my health.
All right, and that is
Should
it
have
for...
just standed behind the half dragon.
Oh, I have a spell effect I wanted to use.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I just wanted to use it because reasons. Where's my special spell effect? Beam. Do they have... Oh, are you kidding me? They don't actually have lightning. There is acid, blood, charm, death, fire, frost, holy, magic, slime, smoke, and water, but no lightning. Are you kidding me?
Use water or frost.
That's a huge oversight.
I know. Oh, it didn't do anything. Why didn't it do it?
I
saw
saw
it.
that prism.
Yeah.
It didn't show to me. Okay, well. There was my... That was it. Okay, so next up is... there we go.
That should give me a headache.
Baron, you are up.
Okay. So let me.
Don't touch the water.
Yeah. I'm going to drag the wizard over to where Cruz is standing. Look at him, say, "Don't move."
Okay, so he's gonna go over here next to Cruz.
And I'm going to go help Alina with this bitch. I calculated my half movement speed. I have enough movement to get there, even with dragging him to Cruz.
Oh, now it showed up. That was way fucking delayed. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to try and hit this 6-8. 8 like a bit. 8 like a bitch.
12.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Does... That was almost 19. Does a 13 hit him?
No, it does not.
I guess I'll go fuck myself. What about a 22?
A 22 will hit.
Okay, con save, please.
That is a 14.
That is a fail. He is stunned.
Stunned.
He also takes 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn another key point to do Flurry of Blows. 28 definitely hits. And 25 definitely hits. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that's shit damage. Hang on. $25 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Next up is going to be Mira.
Should we take a break?
Oh, what time is it? Is it that time? Yeah, let's take a break before we continue because this is gonna be a long fight.
Oh, no.
All right.
We do have that lovely advantage on a roll if any of our subs are still around and have not exhausted it yet.
Yes. We will be back in 10 minutes. All right, back to the combat. Whose turn were we on? Were we on Mira's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Brain
Now
time.
you could use the initiative tracker on Roll20.
I find it easier to have paper in front of me. I have so many fucking screens up right now. Plus, there's also the fact that I got the thing on the screen that I have to make sure that I keep that nice and even. All right, what would you like to do, Mira?
I'd like to get close to it.
Close to it? Oh, I can't show it because y'all are all the way up there.
It's okay.
They're up here, guys.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of them.
Punch the shit out of it. Actually, can I zoom out?
I did the here. Okay. First attack.
No, because it's
so
still
you have
bullshit.
advantage.
Okay. Forgot my thing. 15 plus 8. I'll still roll advantage because that's could be 20. No. Does a math number hit? Math 8 plus oh shit. Now it's a 10. So I assume with 27 hits.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay, so first attack. It's gonna be with I think God. How many dice is this thing? 1 second, guys. Take your time. On to the
Math number.
Math number 10, 12, 14, 15, 20 points just for extra damage. And regular hit.
All right, 20 points.
So 20 plus another 10. So 30 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay.
Second attack.
Actually, that's just the first attack. Don't even get me started.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
You scare me, Tsunami. Oh my god.
Did you roll with advantage?
Yes, I did. 8 plus, no, 6 plus 8.
14.
14.
14 damage?
For the second
Okay.
attack.
Alright.
And that's it, or that's my bonus action.
Alright. Next up is going to be the half dragon, who is still saving, right?
Yep. Wait, no, because...
Oh no, he dropped it.
off?
That's right.
I
So
broke
the
my
half dragon.
concentration.
Okay, so it's just tied up. So the half dragon, let's see, is going to. Is going to attempt to sleight of hand. Okay. That's it for the half dragon's turn. Next up is the red wizard, who is also going to attempt to sleight of hand.
I hate this.
Okay. Next up is Alina.
Gonna hit it.
Just go ahead and hit it.
With advantage.
With advantage. With advantage? It's
Because it's
stunned?
stunned. Yep, I stunned it.
28 for the first one. And
That hits.
The other one doesn't hit because it's not. But they both with advantage? Because he's stunned? Oh. Well, that doesn't hit either. So it was a 1 and a 4. I do have plus 11, but I don't think a 15 hits.
No.
Yeah. So the first one does hit. Okay, I can reroll that. Cause I can reroll. Oh, fuck! I can reroll 1s and 2s, but I got a 2 on my reroll, so I have to.
Aww.
Yep.
That fucking sucks. But it is 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 2 is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And
That's everything?
that's it.
Alright, Cruz, you are up.
I'm a simple woman.
Okay,
Make a perception check, Cruz.
oh god, I eliminated, oh my god, I eliminated all of my rolling space when I brought in pizza rolls.
Roll on the pizza rolls.
It's a bad, I don't think this is it. That's perception, no. Yes, that's the right one. That's a 9.
Okay. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right by these two yahoos just to make sure. Wait, no, I'm gonna get behind the dragon half, and I'm gonna stay right by these two yahoos just in case he tries anything.
Okay. Are you readying anything?
Yeah, I would like to ready. If one of them like tries to bolt or something, or like if I
you
notice.
stay where you were, both of them would provoke attacks of opportunity from you.
Okay, so that. So I guess I don't really have to ready anything.
Unless you want to. If you just want to stay there.
I think.
I mean, why not, right? You can like ready another whole person or something.
Oh, you're right. See, this is why I asked. Because I'm still not very good with it. I'll ready a whole person for the dragon half, or whichever one moves first. Can I do that?
Let me check.
Is a valid fair,
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay, cool.
And can I use my bonus action to give Alina inspiration?
Yes.
Did someone learn their lesson?
Maybe. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, so next up is the Bahir, which is currently stunned. So next up is Varren.
Hi. I'm going to wail the fuck on this thing.
Go and wail on it.
I assume a 29 hits.
29, yes.
A 22 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, key point flurry of blows. Oh, thank God. 23 hits. And 23 still hits. Give me a moment to fill my key point. Okay. We're just gonna roll one at a time because I'm not rolling a billion d8s right now.
Cool.
That was really good. 19 damage on the first.
Okay.
Same on the second. Uh, 10 on the third.
Okay.
And max damage, Jesus fuck. 22 on the.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Fine.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll turn. It is no longer stunned.
Cool. All right. So next up is Mira.
I'm gonna hit it. Oh, yikes. Yikes-a-roni. No longer stunned. That's a 27. I'm gonna go ahead and use the second one just in case for my bonus action. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, 17 does hit.
Okay, so first attack. Thanks, Ryan. Okay. 10. Okay, 17 for the first hit. Or not first hit, but first sneak attack. 17, and then math. Okay, plus 7. And so the bonus action is 1, 3, 4. So 6 and 8. So 7, 8, and 17.
Total of 32.
32. All right. Next up is going to be the half dragon, who comes free from his bonds, but you are watching him, so go ahead and attempt your hold person.
Oh, he just has to say,
Oh. That is going to be a 4. So you see the bond slip from his hands, and you notice that he had a weapon on him. He had a great sword underneath his robes, and so he would manage to slip them off cut them off with the great sword. But you managed to hold him again.
I am up again.
So next up
Take
is
away his sword. Tie him up again.
oh my gosh! And next up is going to be the red wizard, whose bonds also slip because he also had a weapon.
God, should have taken their weapons.
And he will use his bonus to remove the gag from his mouth, and he will use his action to teleport.
God damn it.
son of a bitch.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Next up is Alina.
Reaction, dispel magic, anyone?
The counter spell would have to be.
Counter spell? Sorry. Fuck. I'm gonna hit again. Frenzy as a bonus action. 24 and a 28.
Those both hit.
Can we roll that one? Okay. So 14, 16 for one, 16 for one, and then 14 for the other. Right? 7.
14 for the other? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is going to be Cruz.
Okay. Shit. I'll take the dragon guy's sword and I'll tie him up, please.
Okay. So you take his great sword away from him. It was a great
Taking
sword,
their
right?
weapons. That should have been my first line of action, Mama Lena. What the fuck?
Yes, you take his great sword away from him.
Someone's eye out with that.
And you notice that as you pull the weapon away from him, it feels icy cold.
Ooh.
Ooh, I want another special one.
And you tie him up.
Okay, you don't have enough already.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
All right.
And that was my action, right?
Yes, that would be your action.
All right. I'd like to use my bonus to do something. I'll give inspiration to Mira.
To Mira, okay.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. All right. Next up is going to be the Bahir, who is going to move. Actually, no. It's going to stay where it is, and it is going to make a bite attack against Alina. And
I
that will
appreciate that.
That will be a 25 to hit.
It doesn't actually hit, but
Okay. Let's see. You take.
you know how that ooze was like, oh, you have to hit below its AC? See that? Kind of, because I touched it, now that's the way I am. So.
Uh-huh.
Because it's over.
You take 20 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Halved of your raging.
Oh, that's true.
And then I need you to
Strength saving throw. Yikes.
Is there a save for this? Hang on one second.
Oh no. Is it gonna bore her?
Can you stop with the boring?
Stop
gonna get lowered?
predicting these things. If you say
Listen,
it, it
Jen,
happens.
we get it. It's your king. But come
You
on.
are swallowed.
Keep it at home.
What?
Well, how many times have I told you to stop this?
You gotta stop saying things, Jen.
So, you guys see this creature reach forward and chomp Alina and then just gulp her up.
No.
Solani, why do you keep giving her this much?
So, you are blinded and restrained. Okay. And you will take damage at the beginning of its turn. Alright, next up is Varram.
Hi. I would like to smack it.
Smack it. Here, I'm gonna move you guys down because nobody can see it on the screen, so just pretend like you're up there, but I'm just gonna move this down just so that they can actually see the creature. Because they're just looking at like a blank screen.
Well, hi, guys.
Okay.
They're still up top though.
Okay. Let me think. If it is in the top, would I still be able to move to flank with Mira?
You could move around or move through Alina. Or like move, yeah, you would be moving, you'd be moving around this side. Yeah, I would say you'd still be able to flank because you had room still. You just can't go behind it.
Flank the fuck out of him.
He does that.
Does a synthetic 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Second attack. Also hits.
Alina is inside it.
I am inside.
Get a con save.
Have it make a con save?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that dice is dead to me now. And that is a 9.
Stunned.
Stunned. Okay.
Key point flurry of blows to do some more shit. I'll roll damage afterwards. 17 hit.
17 does hit.
And also a hit. Let's go ahead and roll some damage. That's 4 hits on him. First hit is 12 damage.
12. Okay.
Second hit is 9 damage because I rolled like shit.
Okay.
Third hit is 19.
19.
And final hit is 16. How's it looking?
It's looking pretty bad. You said 16 for the last one?
19 for the last one.
19.
Wait. No, 16. 16.
16? 16? Okay, so.
How's it looking?
You're mumbling through like 4 inches of flesh.
It looks pretty bad.
Okay. Because part of the reason I did that was because when you're restrained, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and creatures have an advantage on attack rolls against you. Alina, you are now operating at normal capacity.
What?
Huh?
Because you're restrained, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, but now you're just rolling straight because it's stunned.
Okay.
Oh.
But she's also inside it. So it's an interesting situation.
It's gonna be
I
hard.
am inside
I will
it.
say.
Huh?
It's gonna be hard for her to miss it. Like,
That's true, but
Kind of
it's
jab in a direction.
kind of a weird thing. Okay.
It's all me.
Next up is Mira.
Mia. Where was it? Did you send it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a 19, but it doesn't hurt to have a natural 20. If 19 hits, this definitely hits because that's a 23. And let's do a second one. A lot of advantage. 18 hits. Does 18 hit? Actually,
It does.
cool.
Yes.
Let's use all these dice numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 numbers. 6, 11, 17, 22. Okay, 22.
22 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And plus 1d4, plus 8, plus 11, 22, 11. 33.
That's enough. That is enough. And the Bahir collapses over with a struggling Alina still inside of it. Next up, anything else you want to do for your turn?
Dang. I guess I'll just throw my dagger at the fucking fuckface over there.
The cultist?
Yeah, the cultist guy.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
The synthetic 20 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You count as restrained.
Yeah, does it? I'm just
He's paralyzed, so I'm assuming so.
Oh yeah.
So 9 points of damage for him.
9 points of damage. Okay.
Stay right there.
You should
That's
roll
it.
again because you have advantage because it's paralyzed. See if you get the natural 20.
No. That's a toasty 2.
All right. So next is the half dragon. He's going to attempt to save against. He's spending his entire time saving against hold person. That is a nat 20. He shakes off the hold person.
At the end of the
Okay.
But that is all that he can do. Alina, you are up.
I'm gonna use one of my
You are
actions.
stuck inside a dead thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my actions to.
Oh, you do take damage, sorry, while you're inside it, though, which I didn't roll. Where is it at? Oh, wrong sheet. Hang on.
You have a superior. You have a potion.
You take some acid damage from the juices in its belly.
Yeah.
Great, delicious.
Yum. It's everything you wanted.
How much did you say?
Hang on, I'm trying to add. Sorry.
It's okay. None of us are good at math.
22 points
That's
of acid
wrong.
damage.
That's
Hey.
wrong. You just slammed Jen when you said that. She was a math.
Oh, that's true.
All right, now go ahead and do your thing.
I'm gonna use one of my actions. Do I have to roll to hit?
Yeah, just let me see how effective it is. I want to see if you roll a 1.
27.
Okay, you're fine. Roll some damage.
Okay. 11, 13.
13. Okay, so you managed to start hacking your way through the inside of it, and you
just
guys
like
see
the tip of the thumb sword just out.
Just the tip.
just the tip, and you see eventually a incredibly disgusting acid-covered Alina just kind of pull her way out of this creature. All right.
I still have 2 other attacks.
Okay. You are covered in disgustingness. What else would you like to do?
Attack the dragon, the half dragon. I'm angry.
All right.
A.
Are you running up to it?
20s.
Alina is pissed.
She's gonna kill our hostage.
She probably is.
I didn't think I was gonna kill it.
We'll see. Roll some damage.
You can maybe. I forgot what the other damage is called.
On the bright side, it's very hard to actually kill something. We can just knock him out, but unless you do double his hit points and damage, you'll be fine.
Yeah, 19 plus 2, 21, and then 8 plus 7, that's 15, plus 2 is 18, so 21 is 39 points of damage.
39 points of damage. All right.
Christmas.
You didn't kill him. You were just taking chunks out of him.
Yeah, I'm
All
just
right.
screaming at his face. I'm so angry.
All right, Cruz, you are up.
All right. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little lost at some point. Is the other cultist still in the room?
You teleported out.
The red wizard teleported out.
All right, so we don't need to fight this guy.
No.
Okay.
But he did get out of hold.
He did get out, but he's tied up. So he's
Currently
dead.
tied up, yeah.
No, he's not. He's not tied up.
Oh, he's not tied up. Okay.
He's not tied up because he freed himself and then you held personed him.
Okay.
So but he's not hold personed anymore. So he's still a threat.
Okay, I will tie
But
him
he
up.
he doesn't have weapons because you took
Wait.
his greatsword.
That's true. I'll try to restrain him
Okay, how are you restraining him?
with my with rope with my well hold on. I'll cast hold. Oh, wait,
Can you do it again?
I confused myself. I have more spell slots.
This will be a third time.
I mean, I'm not doing anything else. I'll cast hold person on him again.
Okay.
Wait, do we need him to talk though?
Can you talk under hold person?
No, but you could cast whole person and we can tie him up really well and then have him talk.
Yeah.
No, can't move or speak.
Yeah, I'll cast hold
You can
person.
ask from behind so he can't breath us.
All right, doing another whole person.
Yeah.
Screw this guy's life. That is a 10.
No.
He's held again for the third fucking time. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I want to say, let's stop hitting him, please. Let's just tie him up and ask him his questions.
All right, Varram, you are up.
Hi. Hello, guys. I'm gonna scoot up to him. Not that far.
You gonna climb him?
I'm going to tie him up properly this time. Meaning like hands, feet, like fucking everything.
You can probably do like another hog tie around his hands for this turn.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm going to get him real close as I do and inform him that this will go a lot easier for you if you stop fighting us, because so far has not worked out very well for you. So, why don't we sit down? I'm like shove him like to the ground
Okay.
and have a civilized fucking conversation. Because I would hate to have to pull out my training just for you.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Is the
16.
fear in his eyes?
What did you say?
16.
16. You look at his eyes and you see a very familiar, because of your occultist background, look of fanaticism in his eyes. And he does not seem affected by what you said.
Colt versus Colt.
He doesn't care, guys. But you know what? We still have him. So if the rest of you wouldn't mind helping me get him properly tied up, so he can't cut his way out, and talk to him. And that's my turn.
All right, Mira, you are next.
I'm gonna use. Okay. Question: did I, before the cultist left, the red wizard, did I notice any like unique accessories besides his robe?
On the red wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check for me.
That's a natural one.
Yeah, red robes.
So I'm just gonna use locate object on his red robe. And see if I can find anything that's nearby. Or in the radius.
What is the radius locate object?
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
1,000 feet?
Yeah.
1,000 feet. Yep.
He is not within 1,000 feet.
He went hard.
Cool. He's gone.
What teleportation spell?
It has been a couple of rounds. Maybe?
Not a minute though. It hasn't been a minute. So he didn't cast like teleportation circle or anything, but wild.
It's some fucker. We're gonna.
Well,
I'll keep pinging
remember, he also had time to just walk away,
Yeah.
to run, to dash away. So,
Not that much time.
he teleported however much, say
Just like
500 feet, and then he could,
He could just dimension door 3 times. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna sit there and try to look as intimidating mirror can look.
Okay.
And that's it.
Next up is the half dragon, who's going to attempt to save again. That is 21.
That beats it.
Ashley?
Actually,
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. So he is no longer held, but that is, let me see.
That was the end of his turn.
Is it? Okay. Sorry, Lena, you are next.
Oh, we know.
Okay, what do I have to do? There's nothing left for me to do. Am I gonna kill him? Am I gonna
Please
kill him?
don't. Please
What?
do not.
I'm gonna check him for any more weapons.
You search him for more weapons. You do not see any other weapons on him. And also a reminder, you can choose to do non-lethal damage.
Gonna do non-lethal damage.
Doesn't that?
So,
doesn't
was
that,
searching him like a full action?
I'll say bonus.
Okay. 14 and 24. Do I get advantage because he's paralyzed?
Yeah.
Okay, so 26 and 24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
11, 13 for one, and 14 for the other. Sorry, I don't know math.
All right.
Are awake so we can question him.
I know, but I'm gonna beat him up first. I'm just hitting it with the pommel of my blade.
You're just blunting him.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Cruz, you are next.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have anything to do here.
scary.
You have weapons.
I have weapons, but I don't understand. Are we beating him?
I was going to question him before I heard him.
All right, I'll keep it cool. You know what? I'll try to intimidate him again. I'll be like, you better talk. You're gonna be in a world.
Just like, I see what that bitch can do.
of
Like, I was on the wrong end of Varen's shit one day.
Alright, let me. Ooh, that's not incredible. That's 15.
15 to hit?
Oh, it's to intimidate.
Oh, to intimidate. Does not appear to have much of an effect on him.
Cool. All right. Well, that's let me see. I will do nothing for my bonus action. That's my turn.
All right, Varen, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to prop this bitch up against the fountain with... Or actually, no, not against the fountain. Against the pot over here.
The pot?
Like the
Oh, pillar?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Cool. Even better.
The pillar, yeah. Alright, so you drag him over to this pillar.
I'm going to just kind of like slam him up against it.
Okay.
Pull out one of my poison darts. Hold it right by his face.
Mm-hmm.
And in a very, very sweet voice, just say, now why don't you tell me what you and your friend are planning to do here on the full moon? Can I
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that. 14.
Okay.
Now it's a 15.
Okay. Again, he starts breathing. He's not held anymore, right? No, he's still held. Never mind, he's still held. So, from what you can tell, the look in his eyes has not changed much. What'd you say?
I thought he saved.
I can't even keep track anymore. You've held him so many fucking times. I can't keep track. He does not say anything, but you see, respond to you, but you see that the look in his eyes, the fanaticism, does not seem to change.
Look, bud. I've been where you are. Except in a much more tastefully decorated dungeon, of course. Here's the thing. It appears that we don't really have time to convince you nicely that's what's going on. And I would really hate to have to ask the other three to leave the room so I can do something I'll regret later. What's going on here?
Alright. That is it for your turn. Next up is Amira.
I also mentioned, like, climb to the pillar.
Okay. Okay. Time to the pillar. Extra tight. And this
Okay,
bow
you
is
proceed to
sloppy.
continue running around him in circles with this rope and tie him to the pillar. Is that your full turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up is the half dragon's turn. Varram, because you were the one who's closest and like looking at him in the eyes, you see this kind of pale blue light glow in the back of his eyes and slowly fill his eyes and then his entire body, and he explodes.
What?
And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you kidding me? Are you joking?
Oh my.
Why did I, like, one of the first things I thought is, like, he's gonna kill himself at some point. I know it.
This is
Wow, I
with
rolled a
evasion,
3 and a
right?
4.
I got a nat
Great.
1. Oh my
Okay.
fucking god! I got a. Oh, I'm
7.
so mad. This sucks. This sucks.
19.
Okay, you make the save.
12.
Okay, so you take half damage. Everyone takes full damage.
I take no damage, and Mayor takes
Take
half.
half. Yeah.
Take full damage.
And that is going to be... He will use his remaining health to do damage to everybody. So that is 30 points that everybody who failed takes. Varram, you take 15.
I take nothing.
Or you take nothing. As he...
15?
He collapses his own life force to damage you.
30 damage. What
30 for... Yeah, what'd you say?
What type?
It would be cold.
I was just trying to see if I can get Alina's halves.
No. I mean, I'm still
And...
alive.
Yeah.
Yes. And the cultist is dead.
Son of a bitch. Fucker. Fucker.
Very just like still holding like the air, like the tattered like collar.
I imagine it's sort of like the Looney Tunes when something explodes in her face. You're just like,
Yep. Because she didn't care. She took like 0 damage, so she's just like,
God damn it.
it's the worst when they're willing to die for it.
Yeah. I just got bored for nothing.
Well, oh fuck.
I'm gonna look around.
If I look up, how many stalactites are there besides the very well-made one?
There's about 7.
Well, I'm gonna assume each one of those is one of those fuckers. And I point to like the carcass of the Bahir. So let's not touch the water. Okay?
Is there a design on the stone slab?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
25. No, 26, sorry.
There is a design on it. From where you're standing, you can see that it appears to be a carved head of a dragon. And you see that there's some sort of... What languages do you know?
Oh, good lord, please hold.
But there's some sort of...
Elvish.
Okay, there's some sort of writing that you are unfamiliar with, carved around the edges of this.
I come to it and
Okay.
I use comprehend language.
Make a perception check to see if you can actually read it all from the distance, being that you guys are a little bit far from it.
16?
Okay. You cast comprehend languages, and you see that is written in ancient Draconic. It's written in ancient Kitty, and ancient Draconic, and it appears to be it's a sealing spell. But at some point, you see that it mentions the Mother of Dragons.
Ah, shit, Daenerys coming out for us.
Literally.
Daenerys fucking Targaryen.
Never mind. Maybe we should help these cultists.
This is some whole other shit.
Cool. I tell everyone.
We're trying to birth a fucking mother of dragons.
Yikes.
Dragons already have mothers. What do we?
Ultimom.
Ultimom.
With that new information, do I know anything about that?
Go ahead and make a history check.
I want to too.
That'll be a 9.
Nope.
17?
17.
Yeah.
You know that there are lots of different types of dragons and lots of various deities that they worship, but you know that one particular deity is Tiamat, who is sometimes referred to as the Queen of Dragons or Mother of Dragons and that, but you don't know much about Tiamat. You just know that it is one of the dragon deities that is a female deity that some dragons worship.
Daenerys Targaryen. Got it.
Daenerys, yes.
Go.
I have never watched Game of Thrones.
Don't. After
Yeah,
last
don't.
season, don't.
I binged it in the span of like a month because I decided last minute to start watching it before the last episode came out. So I'm just like, fuck, I gotta hurry up.
I'm so sorry.
My friend literally watched it after that last episode, and I was like, "It's not a good idea." And then she was like, "I was so disappointed by the ending," and I was like, "I told you, girl, you need to listen."
Really bad, but I was like, I don't want to be spoiled. Like, in order to avoid getting spoiled, I'm just gonna watch like 7 seasons worth. And I caught up the day that I finally managed to catch up the day that the last episode dropped.
Jeez,
Oh my
that's insane.
Sorry.
All right, so yes, that is what you know.
Okay. Tell the group. Should we technically be here since, Rope Guy got away?
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Is there
know.
anything we can fuck up without fucking it up?
I don't feel safe fucking anything up after that. But here.
Yeah, is there anything like that looks like a contraption? Ooh, actually, I do know something.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Fireball. Well, when we get up, I'm gonna use Fireball on the giant crystal thing.
Oh my
I
god.
have 3 things left.
Okay.
Would it help at all to cast Shatter on the stone tablet and then run the fuck out?
I should do that.
Because the tablet seems to be important, and Shatter, from what I understand, does shit to, like, inanimate objects.
Yeah, inorganic material is, hurt by it. I can make that happen.
Do it, you guys.
Do we as a team believe in this?
Yeah.
I mean, I believe fucking this thing up. I'm totally gonna Fireball on that.
Y'all know I'm always down for fucking shit up.
Maybe we We shatter
Cat.
this tablet and then run.
All right. Smash and
Okay,
The coffer, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
so just so we, I'm not raging anymore, so I can think a little clearly. This coffer's in the middle of the water, right? Is
run.
it?
Oh,
Yeah, it would be right here in the middle of the water.
So like once once we smash it, it's gonna touch the water even more. A
Which is
lot
why
of
we
these
run.
shits are gonna fucking come after us.
Which is why we run.
That
Um,
shit's gonna take out my entire life force right now if it hits me, even
can run.
once.
We can
Is-
run.
Is the whole thingy like directly above the
So what you can see from where you are is that giant crystal stalactite that is like Varren said, a focus.
Yeah.
You don't see the hole because it would be over where that hole is.
I mean, I could put two things of. Let me use my necklace of fireball. I could put like one beat down, explode, and then put another one down, or the two last ones down. When we get upstairs.
Yeah, that can work.
okay.
That way, like we don't have to like
Is the coffer
not be
like,
chasing everything.
in the water or above it?
It's like on. You can imagine it's like on a platform in the middle of the water.
So it's above the water.
Yes.
I think we should take it, guys.
Take it.
Could I possibly? How far is it from the surface?
I will say with your perception check earlier, you noticed that. So it's weird. It's built into the stone. It's not like a box sitting on top of something. It's like if you took like a stone pillar and carved the top of it.
Okay.
Do we have mage hand?
Merida.
I have made, but isn't it attached to the thing?
Yeah, it's
Or-
attached.
Yeah, it's like carved into the actual stone.
Well,
can,
shatter
like-
it is.
And moving it would still disturb the water.
Yeah.
So do we want Shatter to like run away from the thing, or?
I think so, yeah.
All right. I get you guys should get like as our. Well, let's all get like.
Maybe. I'm trying to think, cause like maybe. I don't have Shatter, but
I have shatter.
maybe I can give you my like cloak thingy, so you can be invisible, and like me and Alina can like leave, so like you guys can like easily run out.
You have to attune to that.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't you have your fireball necklace?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can like throw the whole thing from far away.
Yeah. I was planning to go up to the top and then like use that on the crystal, and then like plink it down to fuck up the cloak.
But if you're up there, you're gonna get hit.
I mean,
So
I can fly, or because it goes down.
Hold on. Do you think I
Yeah.
could use shatter on the crystal upstairs, and you could do fireball on
Yeah.
this?
That's a good idea.
I could tie the necklace to an arrow and shoot it. That
Oh,
way
yeah,
we're
you do have
all
range
far
now.
away.
Because like I can still fly and just like, bloop, like
But how fast can you move?
would dash like 60 feet.
Because I can shoot with my longbow up to.
But how would you get there?
Right, because the
Because
thing
you
is,
would still get hit too.
like, the
If we're
longbow is
shooting,
like
the crystals are on top.
Yeah.
If I'm shooting with a bow and arrow, I could just be far away because I can shoot up to 600 feet.
Right,
The,
but
the
there's
crystal
a
room isn't that big.
us and the crystal though, like it's not a small cavern, but like
And I still have an evasion too. So
Oh, that's fine. I just want to make sure nobody got unnecessarily hurt.
let's use shatter.
fine.
Okay,
Let's use
we're shattering this thingy in the water.
the
on the
crystal.
Okay.
I say
I'll-
crystal. Yeah.
Okay, I'll shatter the crystal. Where the fireball's here.
Yeah. Well, up.
Whoa, yeah, yeah.
Okay, is that a plan?
All right, so you're shattering the stalactite.
Yes.
Wait.
Crystal.
Upstairs. Yeah,
the crystal.
Oh, the one up at the very top.
Yeah.
Okay, you're shattering that, and then what's happening in this room?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You guys are like,
Should we shatter the baby egg things?
Just
what? What?
What?
I still think we should shatter the tablet too, or the coffer.
I thought we were gonna fireball the coffer.
Okay, cool.
Are we fireballing? Or what is
I have
happening in this room?
No idea what's going on. Is it all not in the same room?
Okay. Okay, the crystal is at the top of the lightning.
Yes.
The tablet is right in the water.
It's a coffer, not a tablet, but yes.
You know, yeah. And the stalactite is above the coffer.
Yes.
We're smart, I promise.
And I'm going to shatter the crystal.
So you're going to go all the way to the top of the lighthouse
Yes.
to shatter the crystal that's up there. Okay.
And then Mira is going to fireball the stalactite, question mark?
I'm gonna put the fireball through like the whole thingy. It's gonna drop down.
Make an intelligence check, Mira.
The concern that I have too is that the wizard got away, which means that he could have warned people that were here.
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
want
he
to
for
put
sure
that.
warned people that were here.
Intelligence check 12.
12? Okay.
If I look up, is there a hole where we saw the crystal?
No, because that's where the foci is
Stalactite.
out of the hole. Right? The
Does
stalactite.
anybody else want to make an intelligence check?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll make it. I got a
That's
nat
an 11.
15.
All right. Alina,
Wait, I got a
you
nat 20.
you know that the necklace of fireballs basically is designed to detonate when it hits something. And the shaft that leads to the cavern is pretty long way down. Getting a bead from fireball to go all the way down without hitting the sides of the shaft is gonna be damn near impossible. It's gonna go off before it even gets to the bottom. Because that shaft was like at most like this big. It wasn't.
What if
It's
she
a
shoots
tiny hole.
What if she shoots it down with a longbow?
That.
It's a risk. I'm just gonna say it's a risk because it's a long way down. Because you guys are in a huge cavern underground, and you're talking going from the top of a 4-story lighthouse.
How about you destroy the crystal with shatter?
Bless you.
I stay down here with the necklace and shoot it with my longbow from far away. The coffer.
I have one more question. Do the pillars in this room appear to be load-bearing?
They do not. They seem to be like decorative.
So,
Okay, here's the thing. We should, if we're gonna do this, we should stay in groups of no more or no less than 2.
I mean, we're 4, so. 2 and 2. Okay, who has shatter?
I have shatter.
Okay. And
I'll
Mara,
stay here.
do you have dimension door?
No.
Who has dimension door?
Nobody.
No one? Oh, wrong game.
Is in one of your gazillion games.
You're not that competent, girl.
This is the game that has the fewest spellcasters.
Yeah.
Namely, like, a total of like 3/4 of one.
Okay, so if someone wants to stay down here with me, that's fine. I would suggest it's Varram because she can run really fast.
Yes.
I can be invisible.
So can Varram. I suggest that you go up with Cruz because you can be invisible to the crystal, because if they warn people that we're here, there's gonna be people to dodge.
Yep. And then also, I don't care about like dexterity-based shit. So like,
Dexterity, what are you talking about? I don't understand
like
what you're saying.
if any AOE's go off, like I'll be fine.
Varram, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm good. Is the lowdown.
Varram is fast.
I will give you I'll give you one of the thingies. And then
Just one?
Just one. Just one.
I can't tie just one to my bow.
Yeah, because you can detach it.
Yeah, I can't tie a bead if it's like a marble.
I will say the bead is attached to the necklace by one of those
like a
little
little
hook.
charm.
No, it's like I can't remember what they're called, but like back when I made necklaces, it's like it has like a little loop on it that you actually loop into the actual links. So you can figure out.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. So you can figure out how to. There's a way, yeah. If it's on the necklace, there's a way to tie it to something else.
Okay.
So I would say that you'll be able to figure out how to tie it to an arrow.
Okay. So we agreed 2 and 2, 1 for the crystals, 2 for here.
Yep.
Okay.
Do it. Team break. Go.
And I'll disguise myself as like a guard, an orc guard.
There you go. One of the guards you saw out in front.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are heading back upstairs. When are you doing this? Are you attempting to do this at the same time?
We can use the earring, yeah.
Yeah. We could use the earring.
I think so.
Okay, so you guys each group has an earring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
All
have
right.
one, and I'm gonna assume Mayra has the other.
All right. So, you guys go heading upstairs, the two of you that are going upstairs, and it takes you a little while to get there. And eventually, once you get to the top, you earring down and let them know that you are at the top of the lighthouse. And what is going to happen?
I stand as far as I can.
So, let's see. Cruz and Mira are the ones going up top.
Yeah.
So, I'll move you guys off. All right. So, we're...
Sight to it.
And see, the radius of fireball is...
Twilight Zone.
20 feet? Question mark?
I'm into a different character. She has it.
Come on. Yeah, 20 feet. Okay. 20 feet radius. Okay, cool.
Which probably means we could detonate it.
I have 150 feet
Yeah,
and 600, but with disadvantage. I wanted to do the 150 feet because of those 7 fucking crystals, all 7 Bahirs. I don't want to stick around for that.
if it detonates on the question, if it detonates on the focus, will the explosion also reach the
Crystals?
The thing up top?
the tablet? Yeah, like is it
Or the...
both? The
I would say
the 20-foot ceiling.
it might hit the outer part of it. Might hit the tablet.
Okay. Hey, damage is damage.
Just damn.
Yeah, but the rock of the explosion, it's gonna shake the cavern, which can shake the crystals, or something's gonna fall into the water, and these crystals are gonna fall.
That's fine. We'll run.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm gonna stand 150 feet away from it, shoot it. I can shoot it straight at the tablet.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing that. I was just
okay.
kind of like,
Okay. So show me where you're standing.
If it's possible to hit both the focus and the tablet.
Okay.
Which the answer is yes.
Okay. So, do we want to shoot the focus then?
We shoot the focus. It should also create.
Hit the tab.
It
Okay.
should also hit the tablet because it's not
the focus.
ceiling.
Okay.
Okay. So where are you standing?
150 feet away.
All right. Show me on the map.
Okay.
From the center of the
Too many tabs
pool.
open.
And then
Oh,
the
it's-
fireball happened.
Pretty much everywhere we could possibly stand is fine. Over here is probably best because it gives us a way out.
Fucking hell. Yes, snap the center.
You went over here.
1 second. Over here.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically at the entrance of the room.
Okay. All right. So Alina, you are heading over here. You and Varram are going to be at the entrance of the room, and you are going to shoot that fireball. So go ahead and make your shot. And you're using the full range?
What? What?
You're using the full range?
Well, the full range is 600.
Okay, so you're just using the regular one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the one that doesn't give me disadvantage.
Cool.
Okay, 13 plus a d6. Ashley?
For inspiration, yeah.
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 You were just jamming. That's nice. 19 plus 8, so 27.
All right, so you shoot the fireball at the crystal, and it ignites everything in this room, in an explosion. Hang on, I have an explosion thing. I have an explosion thing. Hang on. I need burst explosion. Fire explosion. Why isn't it not showing me the fire explosion? There we go. Oh, you can't see it. That was lame. You can't really see it that well. It was supposed to be like bigger. Here, I can do like just all of this goes up in flames.
Nice.
You are running.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all are running, so you don't see the results of your explosion.
I am waiting.
Are you running or waiting? You got 2 seconds.
I'm waiting.
You're waiting. Alina, you're running?
Yeah.
Okay, Alina's gone.
She's fast. She can catch up to me.
Okay, you wait long enough to see the crystal be the stalactite shake from its foundation and crash into the coffer below.
Okay. Anything else happen?
Yeah, you see the whole roof is starting to crumble, and you see other stalactites starting to shake loose.
And yeet.
All right, so you guys head out, and what are you guys upstairs doing?
Shatter.
All right, go ahead and shatter.
Shatter. Okay. Well, it's a Constitution save.
If it's a crystal being, it has disadvantage.
It's just a let's see. All right, cool. I'm just gonna roll d20. We'll see for this inanimate object.
Disadvantage.
That's a 4.
I
So
was gonna be so shocked. If
yes. So you cast shatter on this crystal, and it indeed shatters. And I will say, both of you make dexterity saving throws real quick, because it doesn't really have any place to shatter but in the room, and flying crystal shards go everywhere.
I also want everyone to know I was disguised this entire time.
Cool.
Me also.
Just in case.
I got a 12.
I got a 23.
Okay. I'll say, Cruz, you take like 2 points of slashing damage as a crystal shard just flies past your face. But you successfully destroy the crystal at the top of the tower. Now what are you doing?
We're gonna take a piece of the crystal before we leave.
Oh,
All right. All right.
I'm running.
You are running, and where are you guys going? You do have guards that are still outside of the tower.
Back to the boat, right?
Yeah, but there's guards outside.
Well, we'll see if they
Here,
come.
Bart.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm assuming you guys meet up inside the tower.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, let's get out of here.
I don't know how.
Is our boat still, like, there?
You don't know. You're still inside the tower. There's 2 front doors, and there are 4 guards outside. What are you doing?
Let's just fucking run.
Yeah, just book it.
Yeah, book it.
All right, you guys
We're all
burst
inside.
out of the area, the room, or the doors. And where are you heading? Because there's 2 ways. You can you guys climbed over the wall, or you can just head straight through the gate and out the front doors.
I'm gonna go over the wall so I can see if the boat's there.
Okay, so Varram, you can do that easily enough because of your speed and your agility. What is everybody else doing?
Go over the wall.
Yeah, we're running over the
Are you? You're running because you guys. Keep in mind, you guys aren't as fast as Alina, or I would say Mira and Cruz. You 2 are probably gonna fall behind.
I'm flying. Bye, Cruz.
All right. So everybody bursts out the door, runs around past these guards around the side of the tower. Varram, you yeet over it. Alina, you follow quickly behind. Mira bursts out her wings as running. Cruz, you are left on the ground with 4 guards.
Cruz, please!
So
Isn't Cruz running? Oh, fuck.
Cruz is running, but he ain't as fast as you guys, and he can't fly. So
I am waiting on top of the wall to pull him up.
Cruz, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
God.
But look at him, y'all just took off like a left Cruz.
Look, you got a tribute. You got advantage on the roll.
Period. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god.
And he's old, guys.
He's old.
Fine. I'm old.
Oh my god. I got 24.
24, okay. The guards are just barely grasp at your heel when you manage to leap up and with Alina's help get over the fucking wall. But the guards are definitely in pursuit, and you hear some of them start to turn back and go back over to where the main gates are. But you manage to head back down to your boat, and I'm assuming Alina's going to be the power rower, as you always are.
Yeah.
Power row. Away.
I rage row.
Yes, you rage row. A couple of guards do have bows and arrows, so they're going to attempt to strike that at you.
I'm going to stand at the back of the boat so I can deflect them if I can.
Okay. I rolled crap, so they managed to, you guys managed to get away without actually getting hit by arrows, but they are shooting at you. And where are you rowing to?
Don't ask me because I wasn't here last game, so I don't know.
We
The
should
open
drop
shore
the
probably,
boat
right?
somewhere that won't reflect on what's her face.
Oh, shoot.
We should probably go back to where we came from. It was the open shore, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. We should drop it there, and then
Book it.
get lost.
Okay, so you're dropping the boat off where you got the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back to the open shore, and then from there, where are you going?
We should split, get lost, and then return to the inn.
Yeah, I changed my appearance.
Okay,
I'm
To
still an
different
orc
disguise.
guard.
you're an orc guard. Okay, Mira, what are you doing?
Just gonna be invisible the whole time.
Okay.
That'll be
All
a
right.
escape for me.
All right, so both of y'all just vanish and go 4 separate ways and eventually make your way back to the inn in separate times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do find yourselves back in your inn rooms eventually.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Oh, actually, while we're like running away, can I try and ping the red robe with locate object?
Yes, actually, let me look something up real quick.
That's a good idea.
Using that peanut.
Using that brain.
That brain.
You're gonna have the brain
Noggin.
cell today.
Okay, go ahead.
Give it to me. Ding 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. You do sense that the Red Wizard is somewhere just outside the walls exploding, because that's where I pinged it. Over here where the explosion is.
Over where now?
Just outside the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we all meet up, I let everyone know.
All right, cool. Love that.
I am gonna go check it out.
Oh, right now?
I'm gonna rest first, I think. I'm gonna take a short rest. Like an hour or so maybe, and then I'm gonna ask Mayra if she can pay it one more time to see if he's still there.
Let me see if I got spell slot, but I don't. No, I don't. I do. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna. So after
Unless you want to take a full rest. It's up to you guys. It is in the middle of the fucking night, by the way.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna short rest
Yes.
and then go out looking for him because I still have full hit points and I get my key back after a short rest.
I'm
Okay.
gonna Rest.
I have to
I
short
have less than half my health.
Actually,
Yeah. I need a long rest, but I do want to send up a bird.
You're sitting out for bird to who?
I want to send off a bird to Jarlax. So be like, hey, your dude, hey, you're under orders of execution. You know, your dude, in there. I don't know if he's gonna betray you or that happens because he won't want to get executed. Just let me know they are executing you.
JSYK, you getting killed.
Did I mention execution?
Yes.
I can't make this clear enough. Somebody's getting
Underline
executed or betrayed.
put some
Somebody
hearts
gonna
around
die.
it.
All right, so you write him a paper bird, it takes off.
And I go hunting.
All right, so you, after your short rest while everybody's asleep, you head to where Mira last sensed the Red Wizard.
I am stealthing.
I'm sorry?
I am stealthing.
Stealthing? I'm assuming so, yeah. I feel like that's Zaren's default mode at this point.
I'm invisible.
You head to the area outside the walls, and you notice that, like, the city doesn't necessarily like end at the walls. There are kind of the shanty towns that exist outside of it. So you go, I would say, make an investigation check as you kind of search around the alleyways of this shanty town.
That'll be a 17.
17. You search around, and you don't necessarily find anything showing that the Red Wizard was here. You see there's like evidence of other people that have been around. There's footprints, mud prints, but you don't necessarily find like any other physical evidence.
Okay. Like no footprints, no nothing?
Not that you recognize as the Red Wizards. I mean, there's lots of footprints because this is a
fresh
town.
Footprints at like 1 in the morning.
There's several sets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any coming from the direction of the lighthouse?
I will say all of them because technically the only way out is through a gate, so they're all going to come to the same direction.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm going to curse my bad luck and then go back to the inn.
Okay.
I will take the long way because I don't want anyone following me.
Cool. You take the scenic route.
I do. Nothing is scenic in this town.
All right. Everybody gets a full rest. We got 10 minutes, so I'll say the next morning comes, and do you have anything you want to do with this 10 minutes before we have to end it?
I'm
Locate
massaging
object.
my muscles.
You're going to do a locate object on the red robes again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This time you detect that they have moved, and they are now coming from the host tower of the arcane.
Ooh, we gotta go.
Baron's already out the door.
Okay, I'm like, enjoy massaging your vessels, and then I'm just gonna.
Oh, are we all going?
You wanna go?
Baron's already gone.
Okay.
Let's get after it.
Different disguise. I don't know.
All right, I'll be Truby again.
Okay. You guys all take your disguises, head back to where the host tower of the arcane. One thing you notice, actually, may everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh, that's a
Natural fucking 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. As you are heading out, you hear a bunch of commotion as people are just kind of milling about outside on the streets all throughout the city as you're heading to the host tower. And what you hear is people talking about the death of a high captain.
Which one? Oh my god.
Yeah, which one?
And as you head to the tower itself, you see that the doors are closed. There are guards outside, and they are not letting anybody in.
Oh my god.
I guess we gotta sneak in.
Which fucking, did we kill Varram?
Is Varel the one that was being bought by...
Milton was the one who was being bought, but Varram was under like intimidation or something.
Yeah. Can we sneak in? Like, how well guarded is it?
It is guarded by 2 wizards that are standing outside, and given
Normal wizards?
they are not. I'm sorry.
Normal wizards or red wizards?
They're not red wizards. They seem to be very powerful wizards, and one thing that you do notice is that I'll say make an Arcana check, whoever wants to.
I'll do it.
10.
No.
Arcana?
Varel's just no.
19.
What's 7 plus? Okay.
19. You notice, Mira, that the kind of petrified tree of the host tower seems to be glowing ever so slightly.
I'm gonna try and walk up to them and like, you are infiltrated. I know something. Literally, there is a bad person in there. We are here to help. Please, 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 please let us in.
Oh my, you're just gonna put us out there like that?
No!
You said
Put us out there like that?
What are you doing?
There's a bad person in there.
No!
the guards look at you curiously and make a persuasion check for me real quick.
What is wrong with you? Why do we let you run off?
26.
26. Okay. Both guards look at you curiously. One of them just kind of rolls his eyes, but the other one is just says, we are on lockdown currently. We cannot let anyone in. However, if you have any information, please share it.
Yeah, Mira.
This is
Yeah,
probably-
share it, Mira.
Yeah.
Share the information that you usually share.
I'm gonna use Mary's distraction to like see if there's any way that I can like go up the wall or something while she's doing that.
I will say you're attempting to walk up the walls.
I will check to make sure that no one is watching me walk up the walls before I walk up the walls.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Like I'm scoping it out to make sure it's safe to walk up the walls.
This is so chaotic.
Ooh, I'm about to do a bad decision. It's so hard not to.
Oh my god.
let me roll to see if I should do it.
We're about to get so fucking.
What did you roll, Varram?
24.
24. No one is watching you. However, you find that as you approach the tower, probably just a hair's breadth from the tower, you face a force field.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ma'am, if you have any information about the death of the High Captain, I suggest that you share it now.
Yeah, ma'am.
I don't know what I just know there's a bad person in there.
Would you care to elaborate?
It is a bad person. The killer's in there. I don't know how I know. I have a premonition. The killer is inside the room. And
The call came from inside the house.
Oh my god.
The Red Wizard looks at you for a moment, and then gestures behind you. Oh, sorry, Wizard, not Red Wizard. God, there's too many damn wizards. The wizard glances behind you and gestures, and a couple of guards come up, and the wizard lets them know that you have information about the killer of the High Captain. And the guards say, "Why don't you come with us?"
I'm about to make a bad decision. I'm gonna do it. Might as well fuck it up.
Oh my god, PB, I swear to God.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
On who? Because you have
The
two
very
wizards and
powerful
two
wizard.
guards.
I'm the very powerful wizard who has probably high wisdom and high intelligence.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Go.
I swear to God, why didn't you just cast it on the fucking guard?
Oh my god.
Wait, is this suggestion?
Suggestion.
Wait, do they look like elves or do they look like humans?
I will say that most of them are humans.
Okay.
I'm
just gonna look at one like, pretty please let me help.
I love you so much.
Is that what you suggest?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right.
I cannot stress enough how much I love you.
I cannot stress
What is
enough.
your thing? DC?
Know which High Captain
15. I rolled a natural 18. And he says, "Oh, by all means, you are allowed to help. The guards will take you then." So the guards will come up to you and attempt to restrain you. Are you going to let them? Are you going to go willingly? Or are you going to resist? And the rest of you see them going around, arresting, essentially, Mira.
I'm gonna go invisible and leave.
No! Oh my god.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, "I am so sorry. She had a bit too much to drink last night. She's a little hungover. My sister can be a bit of a partier at night. I feel like if you just excuse her, we can take her home and get her right."
I'm gonna
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna help you with that persuasion check. I'm gonna help you. Oh my god. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Okay.
My daughter has a penchant for overindulgence and dramatics, you know. Huge, right?
Where is she? I told you more alcohol is not the cure for a hangover.
Oh, you're right. I should never drink alcohol ever again.
I have good news and bad news.
Oh my god.
The good news is that I rolled a 6 and a 9.
Oh.
The bad news is that's an 8.
All right. So, Mira, you are essentially cuffed by the guards. And the guards will say, "Does anyone else here have any information that you would like to share? You're all in this together."
Oh,
No.
I don't know these people.
Wait, can
I
I say
totally
something?
don't know these people whatsoever.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait. Seriously.
Cruz, what do you want to say?
I'm like, oh my god. I'm so, guards. I am so sorry for her. So she's not. She's just, she's a little confused right now. Introduce her to us. We can take care of her. We don't even know which high captain is dead. We can't.
Make a persuasion check, Cruz, as you start freaking out.
Please let my daughter go. Like, this is halfway real. Oh my god, I threw the dice. This is me. Oh my god.
You get advantage because I was talking too.
Do I?
I will let you have advantage.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's 23.
23. The guard hesitates ever so slightly, and he's just like, your friend here is not particularly funny. If you actually have real information about the death of the High Captain, you need to let us know. This is not a joke. This is a very serious situation.
We have information about a possible cause.
Then come with us. And they lead Mira away, and the other one stands behind and is waiting for you to follow.
Now, real quick
What the fuck is wrong with this group?
Why did you say something? We couldn't sneak in!
Do they seem like they're leading us off to kill us?
Make an insight check.
We don't need to be in custody.
14. They seemed not necessarily that they're trying to kill you. They're more annoyed than anything, but also very stressed.
But they do seem genuinely like investigating into the matter.
Yeah, they don't think that they're you don't get the impression that they immediately think that you all are the murderers, given how inept you are right now, but they do want any information that you might have.
Okay.
Take me out of the
And as we're leaving, I'll also say, by the way, she is right. There is a very dangerous person in that tower.
One of the guards says, there are quite a few dangerous people in the tower, so you'll have to be more specific, but we'll discuss this in a more secure place.
One is wearing red.
We will discuss this in a more secure place. And they lead you away. And that is it.
I hate this family.
We did not need to get involved with them. They're not even like real guards. They're just militant food.
All right. So, let's see. Thank everybody for joining us for this wonderful session of people trying to talk themselves into and out of trouble.
We talked ourselves out of it, and then Barry was like,
Actually.
At some point, the brain cell had to leave.
all you had to do was be quiet.
We just had to walk away. We could have walked
The Red
off.
Wizard would have gotten away. We would have.
We don't know that. We just
You don't know that.
Wasn't he walking away from the tower?
Yeah, we're not going into the
No,
tower.
we just know. I just knew he was in the tower.
You knew that when he first detected them, he was outside the city, and when he detected them a second time, he was inside the tower.
It would not have made sense for Varram to not follow that up because she is Varram.
I was just going to say it's
Red
Varram.
Wizard is being hired by Rousseau, who's the high bitch in charge.
He's
So
dead now.
even if we out
We
this
don't know which
fucking
High
Red
Captain
Wizard,
died.
there's nothing gonna happen because
We
they're
don't-
in fucking league with each other.
Did I miss something? Did we
You
hear
know-
which High Captain died?
You did not ask.
I did ask.
I was trying to get a chance,
did ask.
but there was one because...
They did not respond because you guys are all yelling random shit to him.
Oh my god.
So, no, you do not know which High Captain died.
So we know
Also,
a High Captain is dead.
I'm more interested in staying consistent with character than getting out of sticky situations.
That would not be, like, that would be so unfun if you didn't actually do stupid stuff because your character would do stupid stuff.
Yeah, like
It's half the fun of this game.
I lost my
One of
arm doing
D&D.
stupid stuff.
so much of the fun of D&D is just doing stupid shit because you know your character will. Like you can't always just be like, you can't always bet your way out of it, man.
All right. So, you guys, anybody have any announcements? I don't have anything going on. I'm stuck at home in quarantine.
I got lots of games. Tune in next week for Prison Break. I'm very excited for this. I want to see
Lord.
where all this leads. I got many games and many times. My Sunday game, which I DM. It's very improv and RP heavy. and it's now 3 times a week. Because I have nothing to do. It's Tuesdays at 10 o'clock Eastern in the morning, Thursdays same time, and Sundays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. At the Hype Goblins channel. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about what we're gonna do next episode. And then I play lots of other games. If you come on my Twitter, I'll tweet about them. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got anything going on?
I
Animal Crossing, all my life.
I'm about to go play Animal Crossing, technically.
I have session 1 of a beautiful Pathfinder game coming up. It is the game of my fucking dreams.
Are you running it?
No. Running Pathfinder is a nightmare. But my very first GM is running a quarantine game. And he's being very kind and allowing me to go buck fucking wild on my character.
I saw the gazillion tabs you have. I'm just like, that's too much. That's too much.
I cannot stress enough how fulfilled I feel being able to play a Pathfinder character again, because it was my first system and will always be my favorite. I'm sorry, 5e, I love you too, but which does mean that my Tuesday nights are now spoken for the foreseeable future. I did it, guys. I filled that Tuesday night slot.
You did it! I'm so proud of you.
So my lineup now is this on Saturday nights. Sundays I run my home game with work buds. Mondays I play in a high school game, which will then turn into a post-apocalypse game because it's coming to an end. Tuesday I have my Pathfinder campaign. I'm very excited. It's going to be over Discord /Roll20, and we are going to roll some fucking damage dice and get deep into character backstory. My GM legit almost killed me before the campaign even fucking started. Like, he is a GM that would be like, so tell me about this in your backstory. Also, like, how does your character sleep? And I'm like, well, with the windows barricaded and the door in the bed against the door. He's like, yeah, there are 10 people trying to break down your door and 1 crashing into the window. I'm like,
at the start of the game?
Oh no, this is backstory.
Oh damn. Okay.
And I'm still rolling shit for backstory.
All right.
So this guy goes hard into backstory and is the reason that it is so hard to live up to my standards for D&D, which, Solana, you have smashed, I will say.
Aw, thank you.
So I love you so much for like being so amazing with how you incorporate backstory into this campaign. I didn't need to get all goopy, but like
Solana is the best.
Yeah.
My goal is just to mess you guys up, and it makes me happy.
Yeah,
because I know how much you enjoy it.
My GM was like, how bloody do you want your character? I'm like, fuck her up, man.
Like, just fuck me up, fam.
I've only done like a very slim handful of truly edgy characters, and I'm gonna fuck this one up.
Kind of very hard to believe.
You do edgy well.
I have had a total of 2 actually edgy characters. One being my very first, which doesn't count because it's the very first, and the other being Varram. The other ones I do try to keep a healthy level of happiness and wholesomeness in their lives, because again, I think that constantly having edgy characters is boring, to me at least.
Mira is a wonderful character, I will say that. I said Mira is a wonderful character.
Yeah, like, there's definitely something
for the happy, not traumatized, except during the course of this campaign character.
I think there's something to be said for having the flexibility and willingness to kind of go outside of your comfort zone and try a character that is not necessarily just miserable all the time, which was the idea for my current Blades in the Dark character. Hi, Grimlost, I love you.
I love that you're playing a happy character in Blades in the Dark.
You know, like, she's a happy mother of 2, a wife of a cultist. You know, it happens. But
just cults happen, man.
I did not make him a cultist. The GM did. I take no responsibility for that. Moving on. Wednesdays is my Blades in the Dark game. Thursdays I watch Critical Role when it's not quarantined. Fridays, I do still have a slot open. Please message me if you know anyone who's looking for Fridays, because I am still itching for more D&D. Because apparently getting almost getting assassinated in my backstory before the game even started is not enough for me.
That's amazing. That just, I feel exhausted just from that. PB and... Are you asleep, Ashley? Okay, you good. What y'all got going on?
I'm streaming tomorrow with my friend. Bears, Bees, and Lemons, and we're gonna play After Party. God, you're gonna see me roast someone. And then my console game. There was like low-key a problem that I was trying to figure out, and I fixed it in a dream, and so I'm really excited to put that out there for you guys.
Did it happen in real life? Okay.
No, it didn't happen in real life. It was just a really interesting dream, and I was like, yes, this is perfect.
I love it when that happens. Just, yes. Random inspirations. That's why it's just like a half plan and just like, I'm going to see what happens when you guys do shit, and we'll just roll with it, because the most fun stuff is the impulsive stuff. All right, Ashley, go to bed. You look so tired.
It's baby's bedtime.
Baby's bedtime.
I'm going to study until like 2 a.m. I'm going to get really high and play Apex Legends.
You just got Animal Crossing. Why aren't you playing Animal Crossing?
I gotta give it rest time. I don't want to. I'm not gonna time skip or anything like that.
All right.
I can't wait to go to sleep and then wake up and build more Pathfinder characters.
Jeez, that's insane. All right, thank you all for joining us this evening. We shall be back here next week, still under quarantine, at least where I'm at. Same time, same channel. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.